So notice the magical aura above these creatures in the water. They're being sung into submission. They won't attack us so long as this lady in this hut keeps on singing. Sometimes she stops singing and they'll attack me. I don't know what triggers that. Like that. Just scripted once I get past a certain point, maybe. Well, we have a fully leveled up dragon spear. We're gonna be just fine.
We knew you were coming.
Then why'd you stop singing?
And stop singing. We are Milfinito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago.
Your throat's gotta hurt.
We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick?
Aye.
But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside. For we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones grant comfort. This is what...
Okay. Well, do you have anything
Is
for
there
me, maybe?
anything, perhaps?
There we
This
go.
is
That's what I
all
was
that
looking
we
for.
can do.
Now we don't need the great bow yet. I feel like even if I start my strike too early, they will still run into my spear and should take some damage. It's a spear. This has much better tracking than the greatsword does. I've never seen the character veer off to the side when I'm locked on and about to strike. Pretty. Right, so this is the area where our bow is going to come in handy, and it's the reason why I leveled it up. But now you have a really good vantage point. This great bow's got some range to it. He seems like he'd be too far, but he's not. Now those are the only ones that'll really give you trouble. You can lock on because you can't aim this low. And get this guy. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so you can't aim. That's the better way. There we go. No hassle. I see one more. Two more. Okay, now we're done. What could he have dropped? Whoa. Am I able to walk on that? Yeah, I guess so. Red Leech Trochet? Troches? Trochet? Fire Seed. Our Pyromancy hand is almost maxed out. Wow, that thing still tagged me. Oh, can we take care of him before he gets over here? This is a little scary. Oh. Guess you can't see all that well with that one dinky eye. Alright, I think that should take care of it for the magic wielders on this scary, scary bridge. Wow. That walkway is near invisible. Great. A lot more arrows now that I have to go through. Let's throw that hood on. Okay. Okay, now I can see where I fell off, because I didn't even see where I fell off last time. Happened so fast. Alright, we got our Estus flask. There's a chest under the water here. We're not going to use the spell inside, but might as well collect it anyways. It's the Sunlight Blade. It's how you cover your weapon in lightning magic. Alright, let's steadily make our way back. Ah, it's Lone Hunter Schmidt. Another bowman. Uses a tiny bow. It's adorable. There must be more of them on New Game Plus, because sometimes they overwhelm me here. Follow the grass. Oh, what's over there? I thought it was alluring. Felicia the Brave. She's wearing that classic knight armor, straight out of Demon Souls. Later, Schmitty. We want to stop that person from healing. Oh no! I think we got him. Okay. Tank that magic. Thank you. Nice. That was the last magic caster. Now we can help Felicia. Just missed me. Hey, just one more Twinkling Titanite. So I just picked up the Rusted Red Iron Twin Blade. I think that's what it's called. It's a high stagger twin blade. I think I've already mentioned it in a previous episode. It's like two great swords attached at the hilt. Awesome. You're just walking casually. Alright, I think there's an invader that's right up here. And we want to stick to the left, not the right. There's a hole or something. I don't know where the hole was I was talking about, but we seem to be okay. I think Felicia's got this. Why'd you give up? I just can't hit this guy with a fireball, can I? And he's standing in water, it's not gonna do much. That guy got doubly impaled. We picked up quite a few effigies. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Lady, do you need assistance? She's looking pretty rough. And if you speak to her, she'll burst into flies. Wow, she must have been down here a while. Or it just took extreme effort to sing to whatever it is she's singing to in this room. Well, we're gonna banish Felicia the Brave, just to make the boss fight a touch easier for me. This is not a difficult boss, so we might as well take the smaller health pool. Where's my banishment crystal? What is it? Oh, there it is. She was very brave. So, this is disturbing. Weird frog demon. What? Oh, come on now. What? Neither of those hit him? Fine, we'll sweep side to side then. Works for me. So, he always covers his head after an attack. Oh! Which makes him really easy to fight. You can read everything he's going to do. The only thing you don't want to happen is being backed up against a wall behind you. Because he'll do that exact move he just did. And there's nothing you can do about it. Feel free to get that last third shot in there. I just don't like ever seeing my stamina bar run out. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Oh, that was... Oh god, that's scary. I messed up. Talking can get you killed in this. Alright, gotta focus. He's almost dead. It'd be a shame to die to an easy boss. Alright, just 2 more swipes, and we're home free. And that was the Demon of Song. I think I've died to him like twice, just out of negligence. Anyways, we got the key to the embedded. And that's back in Dranglade Castle, right before the Looking Glass Night. There was one of these, is it Milfanito? The MILFs that are singing to the demons down here. There's one trapped in a cage by the Looking Glass Knight that we can now go free. There's a bonfire over there. I think it's also the way to get the Manslayer katana that has innate poison on it. It's a great katana. I think you need a fragrant branch of Yor in order to get there. Is Yor a type of tree, or is Yor a person that the fragrant branch is named after? I don't know. Well, we're on an elevator. Let's read some item description. A fragrant tree branch with a faint, sweet smell restores the life of things turned to stone. Extended inhalation of the branch's scent can lead to coughing and nausea. Well, that told us nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it came from a your tree. Not my tree. Yours. Some rest. Fuck! Every time. You think you're safe, and then this dude has to make a grand entrance. Did that even hurt? My health bar didn't go down, but it's certainly not polite. You are bad company. Gee, I don't remember the last guy who burst out of a bonfire.
Young hollow, conqueror of fear. What drives you so to overcome the supposed curse?
Well, wanting to remember my family, for one.
Life is brilliant, beautiful. It enchants us to the point of obsession. Some are true to the purpose that
He looks like a gnarled tree.
one man lost his
Like some kind of evil Deku.
as a head. Others chase the charms of love. However it is. What is it that drives you? Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stemmed from humanity.
What, dark stemmed from humanity?
Assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world.
I get the pun. You look like a giant root.
Men are props in static life, and no matter how tender, how explicit, a lie will remain a lie. Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace?
I think I know what you're asking of us, and yeah.
Vendrick, the near true monarch, is here, and not far off. But what is it to you? You, neither born with greatness nor grounded by the fates. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself. We shall meet again, young Harlow.
Okay. Have a good day. That guy is mad ugly. Do you think he heard me? I know that the way that we answer him, I think it matters, because you can either fight him after the main boss fight at the end of the game, or he just doesn't show up at all, depending on what you say. Any chests? What's over here? No reward for curiosity? Your turn. I think they should have, like, doubled up on me or something, if they were friends. Close proximity breeds contempt. What, does he not see me? Well, that's neat. I didn't know I could just go to the side of him and do that. Don't stand here yet. Okay. Whoa, I thought I was hidden enough. Not quite. Oops, missed. What, but that one didn't hit me? Okay, I'm gonna try and hold on to... Oh gosh. As much Estus as I can. I don't want to backtrack. So we're gonna leave her summon sign there, and we're gonna take out a few more enemies just to make sure she doesn't disappear by the time we need her.
Halt. Human, do not produce light. Light, and all those who bear it, are unwelcome in this place.
Is that you?
I am Ugdane, guardian of the crypt. Countless dead rest here in peace, cradled by the comfort of dark. Light only agitates.
When you're dead, aren't you supposed to be reborn? Or you just sleep in darkness forever? That seems much worse.
We weave death and watch over the dead. This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the first death. Countless souls rest here. Some of them from ages long ago. Some were rich, others poor. Some wise, some dull, but now they're all just dead.
Boy, that's real bleak.
Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick. You will find him deeper inside. Many council servants and the like have come to fetch their lord. But they rest here now, put to death by the king's own guard. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, humans were one with the dark. The former king of light, he feared humans. Feared that they would usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans. How you go on.
Everybody's got to talk crap about humans.
This place is welcome to all, provided...
You're not human just because you're blue? Is that what it is?
Death is
Racist.
accepted. We will all one day be welcomed by her embrace. Tell me what you desire. Show me reverence, and I will lend you my hand.
I desire some pyromancy spells, please. There it is. That's warmth, the pyromancy healing spell. Kind of difficult to get in Dark Souls 3. You have to do some invading. Hey, we can buy all these. Large gradual restoration. Yeah, I'll buy those too. Wasted all of our souls to get those, but I think they'll come in handy.
Farewell, human.
We good? They just guard that guy? Don't show them light, or otherwise they'll freak out. Okay, I think it's time for us to go get our friend. maybe not yet. We're going to go back to that summon sign by the door once I open up this shortcut right here. That way our NPC summon friend is not going to take so much damage. Now we're not going to rest here. We're just turning it on. There we go. So don't hit this bell, otherwise you're going to summon a bunch of enemies you don't need to fight. Oh, he came running in here. He's ready for a fight. What? That's right, don't lock on. Yeah, a little bit more accurate now, aren't we? Oh. Seriously? There we go. I know you got the reach, but do you have the accuracy? There was another somewhere. There was two. Hate those guys. Oh, he hit me. Hello? You coming? Let's light this up again. It's about to go out. Two knocks? Three knocks. There we go. Whoa. That dude was wiping the floor with me in just a few hits. What did we get? Hey, we got one of those great shields. If I equip one in each hand, do I make it a wall like them? Okay, so we gotta hit the ground running and search for the exit immediately. Else we get overwhelmed. Uh-oh. Just like that. Oh, man. There we go. It's always the last one I check. Alright, now with our shortcut open, we can run back, get our friend, and we didn't even waste any Estus. We can head straight towards that boss fight. Alright, who do we got here? We got Devotee Scarlet. I like her. She's got neat dreads. Makes her look more warrior-like, I think. Is she a cleric? She must be. She uses a mace. A notorious cleric weapon. So we can mess this next part up if we're not careful. There's a few hidden enemies that will ring a bell that summons more enemies if we're not careful. We've got a Dark and a Magic Stone. We're never gonna get a Drake Stone. Okay, so very carefully, we do not want to ring that bell. And then, get out of my way, Scarlet. Scarlet, get out of my way. NPCs can be really annoying. Alright, so carefully aim your guy. Be ready. And poke. Nice. Alright, so that's the last of them. Otherwise, a bunch of magic sword-wielding enemies will appear in this hallway. Let's see if we can draw any of them out. Nice. So we can separate the Dragon Slayer dude, Dragon Rider dude from his friends. Doing okay. Scarlet's not taking any damage yet. There we go. We took one hit, but that's not bad. This is one of the best runs in the Undead Crypt that I've done so far. They got ways and raised their shield. Easy peasy. Now, since we've been friendly with Agdine, he's going to help us out here. On New Game Plus, I know it makes it more difficult to have two buddies with you. But since this is the first playthrough, it should make it a bit easier. And we don't want to squander this perfect run we've had down here with an attempt at doing it alone. Just to be impressive. Nah, we'll save that for my next playthrough that I'll record. Like I said, I'm going to do a recording of every Soulsborne game again, but I'm going to do it with some limitations, either as a naked bonk run or just one-on-one boss fights. That's a challenge enough to not have to summon anybody. Okay. So we're about to fight Velstadt, the personal knight captain guard of the king. Now that's loyalty. He's been down here protecting his king with more sanity than his king has. Yeah, he gets his own high graphics entrance too. Real badass. So, are you telling me Velstadt uses a bell staff? I think they made that rhyme on purpose. It's not even a good rhyme. Keep that aggro on us. If I remember right, I believe he is weak to lightning. Alright, we gotta help our friends out before they die. Because they're not very strong or smart. See what I mean about his health pool being a bit too big? He's like Dragon Slayer armor in that regard. Just so much. With this guy and Dragon Slayer, you don't want to take too many people with you. Or is it fire that he's weak to? Maybe I have it wrong, because lightning doesn't seem to be doing a heck of a whole lot. But it's not doing nothing. Seemed like he switched his attention to me. Got a little worried there. I always die when they're way too close to dying themselves. We got him. Devotee Scarlet got him. Good job, team. You did it. And here he is, King Vendrick. He's actually an optional boss, which is a bit surprising considering everybody's been talking about him and telling us to go to him. All we needed was his ring to assume his power. Is that his clothes? Yeah, and his shield. This, if it looks familiar to you, it should. That is the Shield of Wants. That's what we pick up in the fire swamps in Dark Souls 3 near Horus. That's what gives us more souls upon kills. Whoop. And he's not trying to attack us, not until we do enough damage to him, but we can't. We need giant souls in order to do enough damage to him. Where'd you come from?
This ring is the symbol of the king.
Stalker.
Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east. Bearer of the curse, if you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk those grounds without really knowing why.
I don't know why I'm doing anything I'm doing in this game. What are you talking about, lady? She's not great at explaining herself. Okay. Let's use that last homeward bone. I don't think we're actually going to need another homeward bone after this. After our next dungeon called Aldia's Keep, we get infinite dragon bone capability. Not dragon bone. Petrified. No. Homeward bone. That's it. So when we progress next, we're going through that third option at the Shaded Ruins. In fact, let's go there real quick. At the Ruined Fork. So we've missed 2 different Estus Flask shards. Oh, this isn't where we wanted to go. Well, in order to progress to the next area, we're going to head through here. And that'll take us eventually to the Dragon Eyrie. But we're trying to go to Old Akalair. In one of the rooms in the Old Akalair bonfire area, we can find another Estus Flask shard. So right across from the bonfire was an Estus Flask shard that I missed. That probably would have come in handy at some point. I don't think I've actually gotten to a point, though, where I've run out of Estus and that's what's killed me. It's usually wonky controls. Alright, so let's take our souls and our flask shards back to the Heralds and do something about that. I think I got one more. Right, so the only one I'm missing now is back in the gutter, near the armor of Auros. It can be a little difficult to get to if you don't know where you're going. Well, I think that's where we're going to be headed next. But before we go, let's go say hi to our kitty again. Oh, she's still on the table.
You find a great creature far to the east. A colossal thing with the strength to match its size. Or something playing the part at least. Open the door and venture inside, and you'll soon smell even lovelier.
We smell lovelier and lovelier the more souls we collect. So she's sending us off to fight a dragon, is what she means. Or something playing the part of one. Wonder what she means by that.
You've been long away. Well,
Hey, now that we have the king's ring, she starts to sell some important stones. It's about time, because she has the Fire Drake stone. Thank you. And there may be no poison arrows for the great bow, but maybe we can throw a poison infusion on it. Because poison turned out to be pretty handy this playthrough. I should have had it all this time. And there we go. Finally. So now we have a Fire Greatsword and we have a Lightning Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword. And a Fire Alone bow. That's going to come in handy. I also threw a Faint Stone on the Hyoelin shield. Now it absorbs a lot more magic damage, 94%. It did drop the physical absorption down to 89, but I think that'll be okay. Right, so as I may have said earlier, the Estus shard we're looking for is right next to a unique set of armor called the Armor of Auros. And I'm pretty sure it's invisible. What are you doing down here? Is this somebody special? He looks like one of the Hyde Knights, but I don't think they usually have that red on their hat, do they? Maybe he drops something. Hyde Knight Iron Mask and the Hyde Lance. It's not the Hyde Spear, it's a lance. So that guy was a bit different. We're going to have to read his helmet once we get somewhere safe. Find out more about him. I believe this is the Armor of Auros. We'll read its item description too. We'll be a little bit safer on this thing. Iron Mask. Iron Mask worn by Hyde Knights. Whether Hyde refers to a kingdom or was just a name for the land is not clear, for no records date back far enough to tell. All that is known is that the Way of the Blue has its origins in Hyde, and that Hyde was later subsumed by the sea. Hey, that's a new word for me. Not just consumed. It was submerged and consumed. Okay, so maybe all of the helmets are like that then. What about you, Auros? Helm of Kings of the desert land of Jugo? First worn by Oros, the land's heroic founder. According to legend, the armor of Oros is composed of a mysterious substance that cannot be seen by cowards. What do your eyes tell you? I think there's real-world mythology about cowards only being able to see the armor or not see the armor. I forget the story, but it is desert mythology. A king wore armor that only some could see. Others saw him as a naked king. I wish I knew where that mythology was from, or where I even heard it. Hello. Rude. And there we go, Estus Flask Shard. Soul of a proud knight was found in a jar in the gutter. Poor knight.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it. To see luck. However,
And with that, we have forked over our last Estus Shard Flask. Okay. That makes 12. Let's get this show on the road. So now that we have the King's Ring, we need to go to the Dragon Eyrie, which is through Aldius Keep, which is back at the Shaded Fork. I don't think that's what it's called. It's the Shaded Woods, but it's the Ruined Fork. That is correct.